August, I didn't get lazy because I had motivation. And then when September and October rolled around, I started getting lazy because it just was too much in the beginning.
In the beginning of semester I have, and it makes me like, I'm feeling like a lot of my schoolwork, and it sucks because I'm an avid, so I'm supposed to be like top.
2 classes. No, at the moment I'm feeling econ, so I'm trying to get that boosted up so that I can be on track because that's a requirement for your senior year.
I'm feeling 1 class is internal affairs with 65, but I asked for extra credit, so that's good. I think I'm in track and graduation. I just like I said, I just need to be like the top of my schoolwork, but I'm slowly getting there. I feel like I'm actually like more ahead than others, but we'll see.
This year in sophomore year, I did fill geometry and I had to go to summer school for that, but I got that out of the way. And that's a requirement to graduate too. You might get lazy in the beginning, but you just do your work, because if you don't do your work, you fall behind, and when you fall behind, you get stressed, and when you get stressed, you get depressed, and when you get depressed, you don't get anything done.
Honestly, if you feel lazy, cut that out. Stay on top of your work, because like if you start to be lazy, like it's gonna get to you, and it's to the point that you're gonna be like sleeping at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning just to get your work done. So just please do it so you won't have to be stressed, and you're gonna thank yourself. So stay on track, do your work, you got this.
I don't think seniors should get a second chance at all. I feel like seniors come into the school year, their senior year, already with senioritis. They've had 3 years to understand accountability and to understand what's necessary for them to be successful. I think giving them a second chance lets them off the hook and gives them opportunities to make up grades that they're more than capable of getting done the first time around. So I would be totally against giving seniors second chances to make up work.
Not really. I think you guys have gotten to a point where you understand what it takes to be successful, and at this point, like by the time you're seniors, it's like this is your 4th year at school. If you're not doing those things, then it's a choice, and I'm not sure I'm ready to send you into the world thinking that you always get a second chance. So senior year is sort of the last stop along the way. And I think that, you need to learn the lesson where you're still safe.
It's often difficult for a teacher to feel like they should give extra credit to somebody who hasn't actually done the first assignment, right? So if somebody's completed all the assignments along the way and still needs some sort of like support or a way to raise their grade or demonstrate mastery, then yes, extra credit's appropriate. Most seniors already handed their work late, so.
Generally, no.
Why?
Because they probably have already gotten multiple chances before the second chance. I mean, it depends on the situation, doesn't it? Like, can a senior come in and the last 3 weeks of school do a semester's worth of work and get credit for stuff that should have been done months ago? Absolutely not. Will I take up some late work a couple of days after it was originally due? Sure, but it's going to have points taken off.
Okay. Just a lot of zeros in the grade book. So I think that at this point in the year, seniors are typically doing good work when they do, like the good quality work when you do turn it in. But there's a whole lot of zeros I'm seeing from seniors, and so it's like that can really kill your grade at this point.
They go down. Zeros harm grades significantly, and it's hard to recover from zeros.
Senioritis affects their grades in a negative form. Like senioritis puts seniors in a hole. When they start senior year, generally speaking, most seniors don't want to work. They're thinking about graduation, they're thinking about things other than high school. And not only does it affect their grades negatively, but it also affects their mental health. It affects their levels of stress and depression because they allow the work to pile up and build up on them, and they have to complete it all in a shorter period of time. So that's how I've seen senioritis affecting seniors academically and also emotionally.
It can lower their grades significantly. I've seen great work from students that comes in a month late.
Everything I put's on Schoology, it's there, the kids have access to it, they just choose not to download it, access it, and do it when they're absent. I shouldn't have to remind them because it's on Schoology and they've been in school for 13 years, know how to be students, they're just choosing not to be good students because they think they've already graduated when they haven't.
It affects teachers planning with seniors because I think most teachers know that they have to get most of their work assigned to seniors before spring break. I think it's natural for seniors to have senioritis once spring break kicks in. And I think most teachers try to make sure that they've completed teaching most of their curriculum in March so that seniors aren't negatively impacted when they come back from spring break with senioritis.
Senioritis has more of an effect on instruction time because, say we're working on an essay and the plan is to have students come in and collaborate to do an analysis of something or do peer editing or something along those lines. If 2/3 of the students have their work and 1/3 doesn't, that means that that group falls behind, and then we need to make up that instruction time somewhere else because then they have to, in order to move on, they still have to do the thing, right? So if they procrastinate, engage in senioritis, then they end up slowing down the process for everyone and you don't cover as much material. Someone who scrambles and does their work on time should have the benefit of having that grade that they've earned. Someone who's put it off and hands the stuff in way late, it might be great. It might be even better than the stuff that was handed in on time, but you can't justify giving them that same grade if they've taken an extra 4 weeks to do it.
Oh,
Are those good answers?
Yeah.
You need,
Beginning of the semester.
Do you think seniors just
Cause you're really gonna get I'm having a milk. Can we start over?
My planning this year was to not have seniors. Jokes, that's a joke. My plan.
Maternal affairs was
You want me to give more of an answer than that?
yeah?
Well,